Shiny. Another one to add to the collection. Shiny. Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you? Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminatus as a storage password? Humans. Stupid bipeds. The man upstairs. He's not a miller. He's an alchemist. But he's not as good as I. Abanayaba, oldest alchemist in Rivala. I stay here, rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here some 70 years ago. He pretends to be a baker, but in secret he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements. Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that. I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree. So here I stand, as I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier. Probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood. With pleasure.
Another one to add to the collection. Shiny.
If it isn't the champion of Alroth.
In the
How are you getting along with the locals?
Welcome, Dragon's Lair. If your duties do not keep you too busy, might you consider helping me out?
If I catch those bandits, I'm sure to make captain.
Capital. This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months. So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago. Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help him escape. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm convinced it'll work. All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down the valley. There you can find a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell. He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers many years back. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, hear him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory. Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Wanted. The following menaces. Claim your rewards from Captain Rodney if you manage to kill one of them. You walk away.
Another one to add to the collection.
What an excuse!
Shiny.
The altar is covered in strange runes, but not much of it is still legible. After careful examination, you find a hidden lever. Down you go.
Could use a potion right about now. I can't. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. This is rubbish. I can't move this. Looks like I'm not getting in.
What? Who are you? How did you get it?
Who the hell is this character?
Not so fast. How do I know this is not a trick? It's not like I have a lot of options. Let's go then.
Another one to add to the collection. Shiny. Another one to add to the collection.
There you are. What took you so long?
I wonder what Jagon will think of this Slayer.
Wouldn't you? Those Seekers don't shy away from creative interrogation, I can tell you that. But tell me, who are you really? And why did you help me escape? But why? You've sure proven you have what it takes. Tell you what, being a bandit pays very well. Our camp is left of the mine. Go there and find a hidden entrance. You'll also need the password. It's beetroot. I can't thank you enough, stranger. I hope I'll see you in the camp.
It's good to see a new face in the barracks. Yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here than inhabitants. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is you have your bandits and goblins, but also, well, so they say, a crazy wizard. Not to mention the haunted Citadel Tower. Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days. Spares? Oh, I'm afraid not, no. But Dirk sells them at reasonable prices, so if you need anything, go see him. Well, good luck.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Another one
Well,
to
obviously
add to
they
the
don't like
collection.
us confiscating
This
this.
incessant small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt. Praise be the divine! Go on, tell me. Good. That gives us a clear sense of direction. I hope Marius will be back with more news soon. But in any case, before we go, I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel. The next part of your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile undead in a crypt beneath the academy in Rivertown. To feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time is a harrowing experience. During this confrontation, the mixture of fear, elation, and the grim perseverance that hallmarks dragon slayers releases large amounts of adrenaline. This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause. The effect is temporary, however, so the next and last part of the ritual is... Slayer? Are you all right? It's the dragon memories. They're getting to you. Take this key and face that ghost. Hurry now, before the effects get worse. How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously they don't like us confiscating. Their stocks.
The famine in Rivertown is more important than local rumbles.
Exactly so.
Shiny.
Hiya, so good to see you. Here, come. You must have a look at what I sell. Oh, do me a favour. I will buy with them, sell with them, talk with them, walk with them, and so following. As long as at the close of the day I am richer than I was at dawn. It's naught but a small matter, but it nags me, you see. I recently paid one of the guards for a rabbit he'd shoot for me, but he never delivered it. And I get sentimental when I lose money. You look like the type one doesn't play games with. Talk to the man about it, would you? His name is Keen.
Ah, those rowdy rats.
A slayer? Oh, I never thought I'd meet one. Those men at the mine, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear they were Black Ring. You should visit the mine. An interesting discovery was recently made there. We found an ancient shrine in the mountain.
Hello again. Laurel? I am that slayer. We're both right grateful them drunken lot is gone, so we'll let you in on a little secret. You know the miller? Well, he has a cellar he keeps under lock and key. He keeps key in a kettle. Don't ask me how I know, Slayer, but 'tis the truth. Maybe you'll find summat when he's not looking, eh? Your health, Slayer.
And ours. Hey there, youngster. Hardy, make sure to send that dragon to kick.
Could you move out of the way a bit? The time just now. You're blocking my view.
I'm quite busy.
What? Oh, it's not. Is there something I can do for you? I desert and flee to this little village only to find a champion here. And not any champion, but Richard. He'll kill me if he should find out. Do I?
Over here. Let's make sure the seekers don't spot me. Fancy some good stuff? Under the counter wares, of course. Excellent, here you go.
Who you to disturb my music? Better check my storage for rats. So many of them in there. I use them as a password. A slayer? The title is impressive, but from the looks of you, you've never seen a dragon other than in books or on tapestries. You see that giant boar's head mounted over the hearth? That beast terrorized the valley and claimed the lives of many a huntsman before I killed it some years back. And that is what makes me Rivellon's best hunter.
I greet you, Slayer. By all means.
Lovely weather we're having. Makes a nice change from patrolling in the rain.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm keen. Let's hope the goblins will end up cutting out Richard's heart. Now that would be poetic justice.
About myself. I'm a guard and have been since the day I was old enough to join. Father Roman did tell me I was smart enough to study, but I didn't want to leave home. You'll find that joining the guard is popular around here, mostly because the wages are good and there's little actual danger. We're not great warriors like you Slayers by a long shot, but I wouldn't want to trade our life expectancies. Rapid? Wait a minute, you weren't sent here by Locke, were you? Listen, Slayer, the man is blackmailing scum. I gave him the rabbit a week ago. You're not the first he sent either. That Richard bastard nearly broke my arm extorting me. Champion or Slayer or New Order, always crooks in uniforms. Here, take it. Go make a poor man poorer and that avaricious swindler richer.
Oh, it's you. I bet my great-great-great-grandfather was a guard as well.
Assess. No. You can assess the woods yourself.
Welcome, Slayer. Have a nice day.
So good to see. Welcome to Broken Valley. Welcome to Broken Valley. Welcome to Broken Valley. Rats. Don't let me keep you, Slay.
Who are you? I mean, welcome. Forgive me, stranger. It's not very often I get visitors. Look, Drake here. Drake fire. That's it. It's only storage. Why did I have to choose such a difficult password? Oh, that's quite all right. I don't mind the company. I'm Naberius, an amateur mage who specializes in the revival of those who have passed away. Well, yes, I suppose you could say it like that, but I don't like to use the term myself. Necromancy is highly misunderstood, and not just an instrument of insane sorcerers. I practice the art in such a way that it may benefit adventurers, such as yourself. I mean, everyone can use an ally, no? What I meant is that the school of necromancy I follow is devoted to the construction of creatures, for lack of a better word. Practically, we take various limbs from various dead species and combine them to make the ultimate brother-in-arms. Of course, there is, as always, a little problem. The creatures I construct, I just can't keep them under control. They're wild and behave erratically. 4 experiments went well so far, but all 4 ran away somewhere to the south. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong or where the disobedient critters are running to, but if you ever find out, could you let me know? Did he? I don't really know that much. His life is shrouded in mystery, and he died so long ago. You'll have heard about his heritage and prowess on the battlefield, no doubt. The common knowledge. I do know a bit more than that. For example, even though he was supposed to serve his master, Maxos, the dragon mage, he only showed subservience to Ouroboros, the dragon god. And what I think no one remembers is that it was the demon Baal who pillaged this valley, which led to his ultimate downfall. He He was possibly the mightiest mage who ever lived, and was favored by the Ancient Ones, the dragons. Some dragon knights directly served him because of his unrivaled powers. Lovis was supposed to be one of them. There is a temple in the valley dedicated solely to Maxos. His followers lived there, as did the aspirant dragon knights. He disappeared one day, hundreds of years ago, and no one has heard from him since. The temple also was found locked, and now lies mostly forgotten. Nothing horrible, I assure you. It was my interest in life, as a matter of fact. Life over death. Only after studying the necromantic lore did it become apparent that most would use it only for the perverted customs for which it is so notorious. Still, I was convinced the creature building could still be practiced with honor, which is why I chose to exercise only that particular discipline. You know where to find me.
Why must we always get stuck doing guard duty?
Yeah, and to think Merrill and his pals are having the time of their lives in the Black Boar right now.
Just quit your grumbling, would you? We're New Order, not Guard recruits.
Read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out.
Ah, you're back. What news? Good show. Let's have them. And here's your money. I'd spend it on drink and girls, but that's just a suggestion. Where did you hear that? All right, all right. I'll pay you in full. The goblin hearts are the most lucrative, but I do have another scheme in mind, if you're up for it. See, Rivertown is struck by a famine, but Adaroth isn't doing much better. Well, damn the bellies in Rivertown, I say. They can starve in agony for all I care. Adaroth is my responsibility, but that blasted New Order only has eyes for that two-bit town. They've been collecting food here all week. Well spoken. The food stocks are stored at Jackson's farm. Go there, get rid of the Seekers, and inform my associate Mouse. You'll find him on the right side of the valley between Jackson's farm and the ruined chapel. Good luck.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Lynn, I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious. But Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell. Enjoy your stay.
Yes, anything this... I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. Shh! Who told you? It was the tree, wasn't it? Curse that heap of talkative timber. I am the unfortunate victim of a hunt. A hunt by assassins. Oh, tell me about it. I've been in hiding for decades. Many years ago, I was a famed alchemist in the town of Verdistis. Until one day, I was approached by a member of the Assassin's Guild. They ordered me to cure a sick member of their guild, and I tried to. But I mixed the wrong herb in his tea, and he died. They swore revenge. I fled here, but I think they finally tracked me down. Well, that's very kind of you, Slayer. But I don't know what you can do. I have the feeling I'm being watched lately. So at night, I close down the mill and hope for the best. Even now, I still want to remain known as Upton to the good folks of this village. But if you, a Slayer, would be courageous enough to defeat these hired killers, the reward would be great.
Oh, hello again, Slayer. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. You know, my father confided in you. Oh, I'm so glad he did. A Slayer can help us, I'm sure, but I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the assassins have been around, but we hardly venture outside anymore. Perhaps some of the other villagers saw something if they went outside at night. I know Roman the priest likes moonlight walks, and Folo's wife Rose has trouble sleeping sometimes. Captain Rodney usually stays up late as well. I'm so sorry I can't be of more help. Please, Slayer, look into the matter, would you? My father is very dear to me. Welcome to me home, Slayer. I wonder if Folo loves them blasted pigs more than me. Certainly sees more of them. I don't know. Let me think. I did see some weird characters round the old mill, now that you mention it. Skulking about they were. Keeping in the shade, like. Don't know what that was all about. But I heard them whispering, saying they were going back to the burnt chapel in the valley. That's about it. Thanks. We have indeed. A fine spot to live is this. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivlon, with them demon kind and necro dancers and their horrors. But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley. Not in a million years. Aye, we have that. Mind you, if it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. Me husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat 'em. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Boar get their chops in time. Silly man. Imagine becoming a pig farmer and not wanting to butcher the things. Aye.
hail, Slayer, the new order greets you. Oh, Elizabeth, if only I could win your heart. It is good to see our two orders engage in cordial traffic. So tell me, how can I be of assistance? A noble undertaking, I'm sure, but I have my orders. These crates must reach Rivertown. Elizabeth? Lonely? Really? Tom, Lionel, pack it in. We've been ordered back to Broken Valley.
Oh, finally! I'm buying, Tarn.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Bloody hell, Richard. How long must I wait here? What do you want? Must have cost you a pretty penny. All right, I'll see to the food. You can tell Richard everything will be taken care of. Catch you later.
You, get out of here if you want your throat to remain uncut. Just our luck to have slayers snooping around. You're too late, Slayer. Our best assassin is on her way to see that dead Miller walking as we speak. You're no match for her, no one is. But I'll not let you disturb her during her work, so I'm afraid I'll have to put you to sleep.
Look, what light through yonder...
Welcome, traveller. I am Lamotte, travelling merchant.